This is gonna be the whole stream, ain't it? Oh my god. Oh, it's like an entire, oh wow. It's like a whole wow. Oh wow. It's like I keep finding more and it just keeps getting worse. At least I think this is all dirt. So worst case scenario, I don't have to go too hard into it. And I do have the extensions, right? Good. What is the music playing right now? What is this? Oh, Breath of Fire? Weird. I was really confused. I was like, why the marimba hit this hard? What is the marimba doing? It's like a Thief Black Parade level. There keeps being more. I don't understand that reference because I haven't played Thief, but I'll believe you. This is just like Splatoon. This is the anti-Splatoon game. Instead of going Woomy, I'm going Yimoo. Yimoo. I'm not even Woomying. I'm trying to clean things. In Splatoon, they want you to get it dirty. Splatoon is all about dirtying the entire area. This is about cleaning the entire area. Going Wumbo like in Pikmin 2. Yeah. Olimar, when he sees dirt, and he's like, I must cleanse it. Go, my cult. And then he releases his like, little freaks. If you like Dishonored, Thief is like his grandpa. I am not playing Thief because I'm stupid, and I know that if I did a Thief stream, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to accidentally run into the first two guys I see, and then hit them with a blackjack, and then die immediately. Classic Brendaniel, making Nintendo IP references. Hey, you know, I was at my doctor, and he gave me a prostate exam. When he put his fingers up my butt, made me jump like Mario. Not going to lie. I was at the grocery store, and I saw a big mushroom. Made me think, oh man, just like Mario. I was rolling the rock up the hill, and part of me thought, man, this is a little bit like Sisyphus of Greek mythology and legend, but also kind of like Mario when he's got to run away from the big thwomp, you know what I mean? Bing wahoo. Imagining a coworker who's just like, his one coworker obsession is Mario, so he's just like coming in, he's like drinking out of a big Mario cup, he's got one of those like 60, he's got like a really big water bottle, you know, like the 60-ounce one that says, work, play, Mario, repeat. He wears overalls and red shirts into the office all day. TGIM. Thank God it's Mario. I don't know why I'm inventing Dunstan the Mario guy like the fucking... Man, you know, working on these reports is pretty hard. It sucks, you know? But at least it's not stomping on Goombas. Because that's what Mario does every day of his life. And he's kind of an American hero. Mario's an Italian plumber made by Japanese people? I don't... Yeah, but like, if... Let's be real. If Mario was real, we all knew who he'd vote for, right? The red hat slowly turns around and does not say M. Oh no! Oh no! Fucking terrified. Oh god, I'd be fucking scared, dude. It does have an M on it, and then some other letters, true. I was watching a PowerWash 2 interview, and oh my god, it looks so good. The dirt level is level appropriate now, so like fruit or grime, not just this nebulous spot. I like that. I like that they're changing the soap mechanic, because I feel like soap is very underutilized and dog shit in one. Like, it's utterly useless, I think, for the most part. So making soap more interesting and more necessary, very good way to do it. Soap is a scam in this one, yes. Don't say soap is a scam like, so you shower? You wash your pits with soap and water? Okay. Here's what I do when I get into the shower. Water, 10 minutes. A combination shampoo, conditioner, body wash on my head. It runs down and it cleans the rest of me. It's a scam IRL too? No, it's not. Soap is not a scam. They're just nice soaps. You should wash and condition your goddamn hair. And you should also wash your ass with soap and water. But also, if you have like a body wash that you got from a Christmas gift set that you thought you'd never use, but you don't want to go to the store to buy new body wash, so you just start using the body wash gift set that you got for Christmas anyway. It's not a big deal. That's soap. If you got clean, you don't gotta get mean or whatever. Get this man a loofah. Get this man an get these people exfoliating scrubs. If I could do a Brendaniel Oprah moment, you would look under your desk and you would find like a nice exfoliating scrub for your face and you dry skin. You should wash your face. You should moisturize your face. It's important, especially as you get older. Otherwise, you don't moisturize, your skin is fine, and then you get to your 30s, and you're like, wait a fucking second, there are a lot of wrinkles that I didn't see. Oop. Now you should moisturize. But you should moisturize. Get this man a Queen Latifah. Is there a Queen Latifah loofah? I'm not aware of loofah branding or loofah brands, so if there is Queen Latifah loofah, this is all news to me. I'm not aware. I just remember Queen Latifah from, she is in Stranger Than Fiction with Will Ferrell. I like loofah. I don't have a loofah. I like loofah too. He's gonna be king of the pirates. No, I don't have a loofah. The wife has a loofah. I just do hand scrub. I just scrub it with my hands. Like I could go harder. I could go harder into like the exfoliating territory, but like I just rub a dub. Which is it's probably better to get like a loofah or like a big sponge for the shower. But I'm just gonna rub a dub. I'm not worried about like non-rub a dubbing. Like rub a dubbing has always worked for me, and rub a dubbing will always work. Like I don't at least get a rag, man. I wash myself with a rag on a stick. Rub a dubbing gets me clean. I don't carry the dirt. The dirt doesn't stick. I just rub a dub. What's wrong with rub a dubbing? Rub a D's nuts? Why do you want me to do that? Huh? Says a lot more about you than it does about me. What, you photoshopping my head on the Raven Team Leader, bud? I'm gonna find some pictures in your hard drive of Brendan Team Leader? Is that the... You got something to tell me, Zaffy, or... How long are your showers? We have to take short ones here because of water shortages. Oh, I take short showers always. Zaffy, I don't know if you want to like... here's the problem is I don't know if you want the clap back. Yeah. I don't know if you want the clap back. I have dirt on you, bud. I have the... Unlike PowerWash Sim, where I'm cleaning the dirt, I'm keeping that dirt. Anyway, how long are your showers? So I take short showers. I do like 10 minutes. I do like a 10-minute shower. Is that a problem? What, my showers? Or being attracted to me? I mean, if you're attracted to me, that's fine. I don't care. You know, as long as you're not writing like 400,000 page fan fiction about me kissing Mario, kissing Sonic, kissing, I don't know, various pop culture characters, you know, we're good. As long as you're not trying to directly kiss me. You have dirt on me and my wife, Brendan? No, Dragon Tamer. You'd want me to have dirt on you and your wife, so you could, I don't know, reverse blackmail me into fucking your wife. I can see 10 minutes being considered long. Mine are longer, though, to be honest. My wife takes really long showers. She does, like, 30-minute showers. I don't see myself as somebody who likes long showers. I like being in the shower, but also, I want to get out of the shower. My problem is I don't want, the shower is a place where you're with your thoughts for a long time. And it's better in like the last couple of weeks has been a lot better. But a big reason why I've always taken short showers is just because I don't want to be in the shower with myself for that long. I don't want to be there under the nice and warm water while the stray thoughts spew about, you know. I take 30-minute showers minimum. I'm just 10 minutes gets her done. Wash me hair, wash me pits, wash me ass, wash me shits. Scrub me arms, scrub me legs. I also shower once every 2 weeks because lazy. I mean, yeah, I get that. Some people also are lucky enough to not get the no BO trait. I do. I think my shower schedule is pretty standard. It's every day or every 2 days, depending on like how I felt the day before. I mean, realistically, if I didn't like go out and do anything, I'm fine. I'm clean. I do a pit check and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. I do 10-minute showers mostly, shampoo, scrub body, face stuff, then rinse it off. I try to shower every day, and if I can't shower, then it's every other day. And then I try to wash my face every day. I'm just afraid of running long, hot showers affecting my utility bill, probably an overreaction. I don't know. I started regularly bathing in high school, because I didn't before. And as a kid, it was hard to kind of build that habit that I needed to in high school. And even then, like, I would try to just be in and out 10 minutes. Because, for the most part, I don't keep a lot of dirt on me. I don't get too nasty. I don't keep a lot of dirt on me, so I don't worry too much about it. And then two, like, I don't know, growing up on the farm, well water sucked, and I fucking hated showering in well water. And so I hated being in the shower. And so there's still that little part of me that's like a child that's like, I don't want to shower. Then I gotta be, it's like the well water. And that sucks. It's dookie and it smells weird. I think my shower schedule is pretty normal for an adult. I don't think everybody showers every day. I think for the most part, it's healthy to shower every day and then wash your hair every other day. And so I'm just gonna usually shower every other day, or every day, depending on if like how nasty I'm getting. Like, cause I'll get on like the treadmill and then I'll do a quick rinse too. That's not really a shower. That's just to get in there, get the sweat off, get out. Man, I would putt here. This is giving me claustrophobia. It's too condensed. I don't like how condensed it is. And also, my problem is, look at all this space. Why is this condensed as it is with all of this space? This is not a mini golf putt. This is not a mini golf course in the real world. This is a mini putt golf course in like a roller coaster tycoon game. Because you put it in the square and then they forgot to build the rest of the theme park. This is me playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and I'm just putting down, go putt-putt, go putt-putt, go putt-putt, go putt-putt, more putt-putt, more cheese, more macaroni, more putt-putt. Zoning laws, bud. Yeah, sorry, partner. The rest of this area is designated green grass. You see, they're going to put a... Well, the fact of the matter is they're going to put a vape store over there, and they're going to put a strip mall over there with a couple of vape stores in it. Then they're going to put a vape store over there, and then maybe just a vape store over there, and then maybe get rid of that porta potty, put maybe a vape store there. Oh, and then they're probably going to put like a Jersey Mike's there, and then like a Bubba Tea shop there, and then, oh yeah, there's going to be another vape store there, and then, oh yeah, take a look at this. There's going to be a Subway there right next to the Jersey Mike. They're kind of going to be competing, and then the Subway's going to close. It's going to get replaced with a vape store. Then there's going to be an O'Reilly's Auto Parts store right there, and then there's going to be a Taco Bell, and then there's going to be a vape store, a vape store, a vape store, and then a Starbucks, and a vape store, vape store, vape store, vape store, vape store. Surprisingly, a hookah place, oxygen bar, vape store, vape store, vape store, and finally, another vape store. So, just looking at the entire area, it's going to be right next to the mini golf course. You're going to be able to get a mean hit of nicotine, and then you're going to be able to hit the putt-putt course. Get yourself a nice big old sandwich from either Jimmy John's or, well, if the Subway's still open, I'd say get yourself a tuna meal from there. What's with these strip malls out in my town? Why do they always vape? Vape stores are kind of like, I think like car washes for me, right? Where when you see an abundance of them, in your heart of hearts, you know that there's money laundering going on. Like in your heart of hearts, you know for a goddamn fact that you go to like a town and there are like 18 vape stores, but 3,000 people, and you're like, I'm sorry, buddy. There are not that many people vaping in the town. Same as like car washes. It's like, you don't need that many car washes in your city. This is a little curious. Silent Hill, but there's 20 vape stores, then all oozing vape smoke. That's my cycle of guilt. James Sunderland hit the Benjamin. Oh my God, James Sunderland, what are you doing with that geek bar? Stop it. I miss Maria so much. I miss Mary. I'm Maria. Oh. That's how I feel about the weird amount of nerd shops in my area. Like nobody buying that much Dyson Funko. That one, I disagree. There are that many people buying Dyson Funko. That's a positive about like a nerd place, is that it's also a third place. Nerd places kind of thrive dependent upon like their local clientele, especially dependent upon what kind of games they run. A nerd store that runs games and gets people coming back over and over again is a thriving nerd business. Honestly, all that's telling me, if you have a bunch of nerd shops in your town, is that your town is full of dorks, Safi. You probably got a lot of dorks. I bet you see a lot of 35-year-old men wearing SpongeBob shirts, which I'm not knocking. I'm a 31-year-old man. I kind of want a SpongeBob shirt. I get it. The clarion call of nostalgia reaches out to us across the void and grabs us whether we want it to or not. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your gimmick and theme song be? I'd wear an entire morph suit. The morph suit would look like it would be a repeating texture of beef. You wouldn't be able to see my eyes or my face, and it would come out to like a butt rock kind of bass, like boom, 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 boom. And it would just be all capitals beef. And it'd be like a hyper-realistic beef texture as well. I've thought about this. If I could do a wrestler gimmick, if I could be a wrestler, I'd want to wear a morph suit and be really, really good at promos. Because I feel like that's one type of guy I haven't seen before, is a guy who wrestles in a morph suit and is really good at promos. Not Mr. Beef? No, not Mr. Beef. Just Beef, all caps. Well, here he comes. His name is Beef. Gotta keep on fighting him. He's Beef. Something like that, you know? Kind of like a Paul White Big Show. adjacent in terms of like his theme song. I got beef with everyone here, and I hit you with a warm wiener. Corned beef would be my finishing move, actually. It would be a big boot, and then I pick you up and I throw you into the audience. I throw you 50 feet in the audience. It would be the only wrestling finisher that actually kills you, because I would just take you and throw you into the audience. Wieners are usually pork. Okay, buddy. Have you ever had all beef Franks? Johnsonville brats? Are you fucking silly? Tony, are you trying to poke holes into my beef wrestler gimmick with the... Actually, Brendan, wieners oftentimes are pork. You've never had an all-beef Frank? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you fucking crazy? You've never had an all-beef Frank sitting there fucking... I would never have an all-beef Frank. What the fuck? All-beef Frank and a big pitcher of beer? What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not Jewish. I'm not Jewish either, but I like an all-beef Frank. Why would I be... I get it, like kosher or whatever. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck if it's kosher or not. I just like an all-beef Frank. What the fuck? They're good. I like a turkey dog, too. Shit. Turkey is an underutilized meat outside of the holidays, I think. It's a good meat. I got turkey pasta waiting for me as, like, leftovers today, so... I'm also not Jewish, and I prefer an all-beef Frank. I like a brat. I like an all-beef Frank. I like a combo meat sausage. Oh, you like the sausage to be a little Italian. You like the spice, like... The flavor. You like that shit that Tony Soprano will put on a hot dog at a baseball game? I have a controversial opinion. How brave are you going to be? What? Show me your bravery, Safi. How brave will you be? Chicken and turkey hot dog is S tier. Never had... See, I've had a turkey hot dog, and I don't think it beats a beef Frank for me. But I've never had a chicken hot dog. I don't know, just like a beef Frank. I think my favorite is like grocery store brats. If you go to the meat counter and see what weird kind of brats they get. Shelby and I haven't done that in a while, but that's because, you know, mostly on a diet, so it's chicken, turkey, kind of lean meat. But yeah, the Hy-Vee and a lot of grocery stores, you'll go to the meat counter and they'll have weird brats there. We got like a really good brat that I'd love to get again that was, it was like pineapple infused with like chunks of pineapple. And something about the acidity, the like acidic sweetness of pineapple. I just love pineapple in meat. I do. You said beef Frank like Jerry Spleinbelf? I don't know who the fuck that is. You said Jerry Spleinbelf like that's somebody who I know who it is. You like pineapple on pizza? Yeah. I love Hawaiian pizza. I like sweet and savory. I think that if you dislike Hawaiian pizza, that's fine. But if you sit there and like scream and shout about Hawaiian pizza, then you need to go back to Reddit. Like Reddit circa 2015, if you're bitching about like, pizza, what is this shit? Yeah, I get it. You have a chain wallet, and you only talk about like Metalocalypse and Big Mouth. Those are your two interests. Yeah, I love a pineapple on a pizza. Oh, Jerry Seinfeld, but I really fucked up the spelling. Oh, Jerry Spleinbelf. Jerry, I fucked up. What? What's the matter, Jerry? I got a new job at the Social Security office. Yeah, you told me, Kramer. You're working at the Social Security office. How's it going for you? Jerry, I fucked up your name. What? I fucked up your name. Well, let me see that. Let me see that. That's my Social Security card. What the hell? What do you mean, Jerry Spleinbelf? What the fuck? What the... How am I supposed to make the baby movie now? How am I supposed to date a 14-year-old now? Jerry Seinfeld being like, no high schooler's going to date me if my name is Jerry Spleinbelf. What the fuck? I'm gonna start making fake Jerry Spleinbelf movies and tell everybody he's my new favorite actor. This is why streamers love to make guys. It's fun. You gotta get into like the habit of making new guys. Making new guys is fun. It's why I like tabletop, but it's also why I like streaming, because when you stream, you just get to make new guys all day. Streaming is just working at the Boy Factory, make new guy. Right, you see the clip of Jerry Spleinbelf and Goncharov that's going around recently? This is a... That's something that a Northern Lion chat member would say and send him off on like a 20-minute tirade about Jerry Spleinbelf. Start listing every movie he's ever been in. It's the... You haven't seen Shape of the Heart, Back to Basics, Cream Carnival, Slapping McFatty. You wouldn't know anything about Jerry Spleinbelf. You don't know nothing. I remember when Markiplier had a phone number you could message that apparently he answered, and I sent him the Marine copy pasta. I bet a bunch of people sent him the Marine copy pasta. Those were the days, dude. My favorite copy pasta is the Terminator. I don't know why I'm reading that just like, oh yeah, what's the Terminator? And then you just show me a Blu-ray DVD copy of the Terminator. Has anyone really been far even as decided want to look more like? Has anyone really been as far even as decided want to go do look more like? I've been as far as anyone's decided want to go do look more like than anybody else. Have you ever been as far even as decided want to go do look more like? Because when I think about it, when I think about going as far even as decided want to go do look more like than anybody else, I think that most people want to go as far as they do look more like any day of the week. And I think that if I was going to go as far even as I wanted to decide to go do look more like, I would go as far as I wanted to decide to go do look more like, you know? Really, the answer to the question is, should we go even as far as we want to do look more like, or should we continue on as we are currently? You know? How long did you spend practicing that in the mirror? 0? Real Gen Z heads know the FitnessGram. The FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-capacity aerobic test. It's a multi-stage capacity aerobic test. There's also the turbo encapsulator. You pause too long after answer that I call BS? No, I don't. You feed the prompt into me and I spit it out better than AI ever could. I don't. Fitness dick in your mouth? Okay. Yeah, sure. I have to ask my wife. Let me get permission. I don't know what it is, but people keep propositioning me sex on Twitch and chat. I keep sending my mom the messages that I get about her in Twitch chat. And she says, yeah, I mean, if they want to give like address and phone number. The longest I've legit practiced a meme was 2 days for like the so I got this new anime plot one. I don't know. Have you ever been as far even to decide to go to do look more like, was one of those things where there was a big reply and I don't remember it. So I just butcher it every time I try to do it. 612 Wharf Avenue. I want candy, bubblegum and taffy. Oh my god, MCP pants? Is it like how you gotta ask your wife for permission to look at pictures of Bancho Leomon? Yeah. Honey, I downloaded 5 Black War Greymon PNGs today. Is this okay? Is this alright? Okay. Add them to the folder. I just think Black War Greymon is neat. I just think he's cool. Black War Greymon is for everyone? No, he's for me, but alright, that's the... Alexa, show me pictures of Agumon's feet. Yeah, okay, let me just get into my... Let me get into my Agumon feet folder real quick. Let me just... I still don't know why, out of all the Digimon, that's the one that gets like the ridiculous amount of feet pictures. I have no idea. I mean, there's not like a gigabit of like Agumon feet pictures out there, but there's enough of them to make me go, huh. You need more inflation art to share with the PST folks during a stream? I didn't share it. We were watching the Game Awards, and somebody in the Game Awards chat on Twitch was following a streamer that has like furry inflation as their like emotes, and they posted one and enlarged it, and they kept posting it in the Twitch chat, and I was the only person that was watching the Game Awards with Twitch chat open, so I kept getting flashbanged by an inflated furry orange wolf. And so I had to fucking, I was like, I didn't think it was an important moment, so I shared it with everybody, and the second I shared it and everybody went to go look at the horrible pictures I posted, they all missed the Okami 2 announcement. Had to be right at the Okami reveal. The second I like was just like, I thought there was a bit of downtime because I thought we were just in the shit pit. And then I ruined the Okami reveal for everybody on that stream. Like, well, that's me, I guess. I'll take that L. I'm gonna carry that L. I'm gonna hold on to that. That L, it was made for me. That's how Amigara L. But we still get Okami too. Yeah, but the joy of my friends getting to see the delightful little property they loved when they were baby, they're always going to be mad at me about it. There's nothing I can do. I just have to take that L. That will always be brought up in common parlance. That will always be brought up in conversation. I'm going to carry that for a while. You got to carry that L, yeah. I'm going to hold that weight. That is, that's just life. It's really funny, though. It is really funny. No, I think it's very funny. They did not think it was that funny because it got ruined for them. I don't care about Okami, so I thought it was really, I was thinking about this earlier today while I was working on the rock video, and I was thinking, man, I gotta get back to like, I gotta get away from like hag maxing Crankmaster and back to whimsical, mischievous little imp. I think me having like I guess what's the word I'm looking for? The light bulb go off in head moment and realizing that like I gotta get back to imp core. Like devious little fucker. I gotta go back to my little stinker routine. Even in my 30s, I'm like, man, I've lost my way as a little stinker. I'm like a crank-maxing Scrooge right now. I gotta fight out of that. I had an epiphany where I was like, I gotta get back to my like fucking whimsical little nightmare stinker. Scrooge-maxing. I mean, yeah, Scrooge-maxing. Listen, to be fair to me, I've had a lot to be cranky about the last, like, year or two, so... You know, I give myself the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't mean I have to be that cranky about things sometimes still, but that's life. That's why all the people say you're flying high in April. Agumon in May. Oh shit, you're right, it is Agumon May. What the fuck? Let me just go get one of my Agumon feet pics out here. Where's my... Bam! There we go. It is Agumon May. I'm sorry, it's Agumon May. It's Agumemon. It's Agumon May, I'm sorry. Frank Sinatra posting has betrayed me for the first and last time. Oh, enjoy your hubris, enjoy. I was thinking about, what was it the other day I said I should set up like a flashbang, like preset for Twitch where I can just press a button and it just plays a flashbang sound effect, a bright light, and then it just comes back to the stream. And I was like, is this just a, what if I just, bam, I got it. It just, I don't need it. It's just the Agumon feed. I don't gotta do it that way. It's just gonna be, that's the flashbang. That's the, doing the Akira meme to us. Ah! Anytime chat's getting too rowdy. You know, it's a good weapon other than moderation. Leave me alone! Ah! It's just Agumon feet. It's, fuck. Doing chat spoils things. I'll do it during puzzle games. I'll put it on my stream deck so I can just bring it up at will. Yeah, the backseater Punisher. Agunmei, true. It's so sad. I talked about this yesterday or the day before a little bit. I don't think I really fully got into it. But it's so sad that, like, people are using the term goon just to mean, like, sex or coming in general. Because, like, if I'm thinking of goon within, like, the etymology, once again, of goon, the way that it's used, you know, I prefer it to be, you know, a henchman word. But it's wild to see more people just be like, oh, you think person or character is attractive? What are you, gooning? It's ruining the art form, dude. Dudes are straight up gooning it. They are breaking their penis in pursuit of, like, ball perfection. That's gooning. Gooning is slapping your penis so hard that you fucking, it get purple when you go to sleep. Like, that's the squeezing every little last bit of cum and dopamine out of your balls every day. And, like, I would rather it mean, like, a henchman to be, like, a goon. But I kind of hate that it's getting twisted, again, in a worse way. And I just think it's like, man, I don't know, man. The terminology shouldn't just mean guy who comes. Because slowly but surely, we're just going to somehow, like, find our way back to... Oh, Silent Hill. We're going to just find our way back to goon meaning henchman again. But it's... Hey, boss. I was looking at pictures of you, and then I made a big cum. Ah, you goon! Return to Coomer, apparently. Apparently, we got to go back to Coomer. Goon just means people who fuck. When will vor enter the lexicon and teenagers will start saying, like, dude, did you just vor that glizzy? Never, hopefully. But you also never know. That could happen. You could wake up one day, you know. You can wake up one day, your blanket slick with sweat. You see a TikTok, and then everybody is just using it in common parlance. Waiting for, like, a police officer to come and start talking about a serial killer, and the serial killer was, like, eating people. Yeah, so we're trying to find the Arby's killer. He unalived several people by voring them, making himself very big and round. So if you've seen this kind of fetid creature, please keep on the lookout before he unalives and big and rounds again. If my teenage brother ever said vor that glizzy, I would throw him down the stairs. Note to self, say vor that glizzy when eating a hot dog. Make it normal. Note to self, make it normal. Note to self, find new ways to make language worse. I keep saying, I said it a couple weeks back. I'm just like, just wait until, like, a police officer is talking about a killer at, like, a press conference, and he says this person has unalived several victims. There is a non-infinitesimal chance that it could happen one day. Serious press conference, real gravitas and weight to it, and, like, a motherfucker just says, yeah, we have not caught the perpetrator. They've unalived several people in the area, and the... Excuse me, sir, what did you say? Isn't deceased basically the unalive, or took their lives? Yeah, but those are, like, old people ways to say it. If you watch, I don't know, man, true crime podcasts from people who have never worked a day in their life, you could definitely hear some awesome stories about how so-and-so killed unalived 12 guys. Because, like, they gotta make the ad, right? So they gotta make the ad revenue, and they can't pivot or do anything else, so they have to just change the language and terminology in general. Like, I get it, but is Unalive the normal true crime podcast now? I think it's more YouTube content and TikTok content. I would hope that true crime podcasts aren't using the terms, because I feel like I don't like the terms because I feel like you're taking weight away from an event where real people fucking died. I fucking hate that. Yeah, I get it. You're doing it because you want ads, but also I don't care. Fuck you, right? I don't care if it's taking away from your ads. You should find a way to make money that isn't that then. If the ads don't want to add on you, I'm sorry. I just don't think that the content isn't worth it if you're taking away the weight from the people who have lost their lives to people who have killed. Like, it's disgusting, and it shows me that you care less about the interest in the crime and more interest in making money off of the suffering of families and others. And I don't like that. I still like some like true crime stuff because it is nice to see, like, you know, how fucked up and crazy humanity gets. I just feel like you should treat it with the weight that it deserves. Otherwise, you're a hack. Like, that's the problem. People, Brendan, true crime people don't value human life. I mean, it really depends, man. Some, yeah. I'm sure there are some good true crime podcasts. No, Brendan. ATCAB. ATCPAB. All true crime podcasts are bad. I know people that got contacted by true crime creators looking to get info about the murder of their loved ones. The people who do that are the same as the motherfuckers. They have about the same level of humanity as motherfuckers who run to the Costco and buy up pallets of Pokemon cards to sell them aftermarket. It's just scum of the earth. It's just, I mean, yeah, not the same level, obviously, but I couldn't think of another, I mean, fucking fucked up paparazzi, basically. They're just a kind of new fucked up, like, hounding paparazzi. You think Pokemon are the new Beanie Babies? I don't think anything is the new Beanie Babies, man. I take offense and umbrage whenever people talk about Beanie Babies in that light, because Beanie Babies, and you're setting me off, but only because, like, I do think it's important to be distinctive about why Beanie Babies failed versus anything else, and why, if we see the death of Pokemon or Funko, it's not going to be the same as Beanie Babies, because the terminology is commonplace, but it's not the same. And the new Beanie Babies were kind of NFTs. Beanie Babies represented a very specific kind of speculative market. Pokemon cards and retro video games and Funko Pops, they are a kind of speculative market, but it's different. Beanie Babies blew themselves up in a spectacular fire. People think the failure of Beanie Babies was because it was an oversaturated market. No! You gotta remember, Beanie Babies died because they destroyed themselves. Let me explain. So back in the day, Beanie Babies were everywhere. Beanie Babies were these little toys filled with little beads that you could get at the store, at a pharmacy, at the mall, and they were everywhere, and everybody was buying them to the point where there was an entire market built around selling and buying rare Beanie Babies, right? Like trading cards, like Pokemon, like action figures, whatever, kind of like anything. But Beanie Babies found a way to build hype for the first time around these toys, driving middle-aged people fucking bonkers, because if you buy a Beanie Baby and you keep it, it'll be worth more money. Oh man, I buy this Beanie Baby to keep it for fucking 10 years, it only increase in value, right? It's kind of the Joker's trick. It was like, oh dude, this is fucking spider eggs gold. Because a lot of people, there was a rumor that the Beanie Baby, Brock is talking about the spider's eggs. People thought that the beads and the beanies were spider's eggs for a little bit, as like a little joke. Not for real. So what happened was Beanie Babies ran for a little while, and then they got greedy. They got real greedy real fast, which is to say they released a Beanie Baby called The End. They didn't say anything really about it, but they implied that this was the final Beanie Baby. And why they did this is because they were on a little bit of a downturn, but not enough for it to be like a huge problem. They were on a little bit of a downturn. They probably could have came back if they started offering like newer, different Beanie Babies or like special edition ones or whatever. But they released one called The End on the millennium, 1999 to 2000. And what happened was people went fucking crazy. People went out of their minds buying up as many Beanie Babies as they thought because, you know, during the early internet age and pre-internet, You heard a rumor, and it built and built and built and built and built and built and built. And so everybody and their fucking mom was going to like Beanie Baby stores. They were going to fucking like Beanie Babies had like their own stores. They were ripping out the copper wire out of the fucking walls. People were going insane-o bonkers style, right? And then they released a Beanie Baby in the 2000s called The Beginning, and it died. People realized that they had spent thousands of dollars on something they thought they were going to stop making. Within like a couple month time span, people thought they were going to stop making them forever, and they were spending thousands and thousands of dollars stockpiling them to sell them later because they weren't going to make any more. And so they released one called The End. And The End, then Into the Beginning, it died faster than Game of Thrones when Game of Thrones fucked up the ending. So I don't, you know, I don't think it's a fair comparison when people say, oh, this is the new Beanie Babies, because the only way you're going to get a new Beanie Baby is if they shoot themselves in the foot so fucking hard that it implodes their entire everything. Even NFTs died on their own. They died because of oversaturation. Beanie Babies didn't die because of oversaturation. They died because they're stupid. What's up, hon? My nipple. Stop it. Using big language, calling somebody more than an idiot is fine, but it's a double-edged sword. Because when you call somebody a buffoon, a moron, a simpering ninny, it's a lot of fun. But you can sound like a real fucking dork if you don't use the right intonation, the right phrasing, or if you go way too hard on it. What if I need to break into my Shakespearean monologue in the middle of the taco? Forsooth, service worker, verily I have come forward into this place. I'm looking for a couple of things, a crunchy, chewy taco and maybe a burrito. Perhaps you'd be able to feed this cloying hunger within my fucking gaping gut. I thirst for a Baja Blast. I'm parched. My body dehydrated of the slime that I require to feel my essence. I require sustenance. I am malnourished. I wish to be gravid, bulbous with taco. Please, feed me. Shit like that, dude. You make a service worker's day. It's the... Love whatever is happening here. French champagne. Yeah, that's if you're using your $5 words at the Taco Bell to order food. Forsooth, perhaps a beefy 5-layer burrito for a fellow as handsome and stalwart as I am. A bastion of boon, if you will, for a bit of a meal for a man such as myself. Perchance, fair fellow, I don't mean to be greedy, but may I also get chips and cheese in a potato burrito as well. Perhaps a couple of packets of that delectable hot sauce you have back there. Magnanimous. Hurrah! Hello, my fine patron. I've come into this place of establishment, this gaming stop. What I'm looking for here is Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash for the PlayStation Vita. If you have it, perchance I would like to purchase this item directly from you or your inventory. And mayhaps you have a supervisor with which I could speak to about some kind of barter or trade for the Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. I do not need the GameStop Power Rewards card to save me any money or to save me any time, but perchance you have upon your person or in your place of business just a little bit of slime for a fellow like me. Looking for heaving breasts, gravid boobs, cantankerous bonka honka donkeros, please. If you have perchance Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash, mayhaps you'll sell that to me. I'll have to pull out my Ahego wallet. I'll have to pull that out of my Gamer Sups hoodie. And then within my Ahego wallet, I'll have to pull out my RE0 Rem and RAM credit card. And I will perchance pay with that. If you also have a Funko Pop or two of certain animated characters that I prefer, perhaps I'd like to buy that as well. If you have a Funko Pop of, I'm looking for a Mugiwara Luffy from the hit pirate, the Cavalier Pirate series, One Piece. And if you have this, perchance, mayhaps I'd like to buy it from you for a quantifiable price. Niles, what do you have there? Well, Fraser, this is a Funko Pop. Oh, a Funko Pop, huh? How delightful. A little piece of vinyl. Who perchance is this delightful, jovial little fellow? We see, Fraser. This is, Bernie Sanders Funko Pop. I'd gotten it from Maris at the garage sale. Quite cheap. She seemed quite taken with this fellow at one of his rallies, and while I may find some of the things he says disagreeable, she did want this small figurine, this important omen of him. Interesting, Niles. I should show you my Funko collection. Fraser, you collect Funkos? Yes, Niles. I collect many a Funko. Is there a psychology? Maybe a Freud? Maybe a Carl Jung Funko Pop? No, Niles. My Funko Pops are of a different variety. Oh, I see, Fraser. Five Nights at Freddy's, eh? Yes, Niles. Five Nights at Freddy's. See, I have Bonnie, Chica, Freddy Fazbear, Springtrap, Golden Freddy. I have them all, Niles. I have the whole collection. Wow, Fraser, I'm impressed. You even have William Afton. Yes, Niles. In fact, I do have the William Afton Springtrap Funko Pop. The Comic-Con Collector's Edition. I'm sorry. Fraser, have you heard of Skibbity Toilet? Skibbity Toilet? Dad, have you heard of Skibbity Toilet? Yeah, a couple of guys down at the bar like Skibbity Toilet. They love that thing. The head comes up and says, Skibbity dop dop dop. They love it. Well, Dad, you never cease to amaze me. Why don't you watch good content? Oh, like Gmod Idiot Box? Nah, that's for old fogies. Well, Dad, you have to look at yourself. You are a bit of an old fogey. And this devilish little... You see, Niles, what I have here are Family Guy figurines. And this delightful, devilish little fellow, his name is Peter Griffin. I don't know, I'm big into the Frasier Funko Pop arc. Now make an interpretation of Stephen King Goes to the Quiznos. Hi, I'd like a sandwich, please. And, don't skip on the mayo. If you're gonna do something for me, you're gonna do one thing for me. You're gonna put mayo on the sandwich. Then, you're gonna take the sandwich. You're gonna wrap it up. You're gonna take it downtown to the hotel downtown. You're gonna leave it in a guest deposit box at the hotel. It's going to sit there for 3 days. Then, I'm going to eat that sandwich when it gets just a little bit old and a little bit stale. You will do this for me. I couldn't think of what Stephen King. Stephen King walking to a Quiznos be like, "Are you a psychic child? Have you ever been to Maine? I've been to Maine. You're not a psychic child, are you? You're a psychic child. I'll put you in my book. I swear to fuck." Oh, Fraser, this one must be quite valuable. You've stored it in a glass jar to protect it. Ah, Niles, I see you found my Little Pony jar collection. You see, over time, what I plan to do is I plan to take my vital essence, Niles, and I plan to put it within each jar. Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Rarity, Applejack, and Twilight Sparkle. Every single one, like a full collection. R.L. Stein going to Jersey Mike's be like, "Can I get dog butter with extra dog?" I don't know what R.L. Stein sounds like. Frasier watches Gravity Falls. Oh, Frasier, what are you doing? Well, Dad showed me the show, Gravity Falls. Yeah, it's great. I like all of them. The little guy, the big guy, they're all good. Yes, Dad, I know you like the little guy. There's this interesting fellow named Bill Cipher, and he's a talking triangle. He vexes me, Niles. Oh, that's crazy. This character, this triangle, he's so two-dimensional. Reminds me of your ex-wife. Oh, Maris, yes. It's a good bit. I think out of all my Frasier voices, I think I have the dad down pat. I don't really have Frasier his brother down. But I can definitely do dad. I've never seen Frasier. Is this what the show is? Yes. Frasier's goated. It's one of the best still holds up sitcoms of all time. Frasier, I think, is better than Friends or Seinfeld. I'm not gonna lie. I think it clears. Frasier is great because it makes fun of over-intellectualism while also living within intellectualism, right? Like the characters, Niles and Frasier are psychologists who are easy to make fun of because of how smart they are. But also, I mean, you also get they are actually intelligent. They're just also, it portrays them in an almost real and parodic, satiric light. And I enjoyed it a lot. As a kid, I never got into it. Thought it was boring as hell. It's because you have to understand the reason to watch it. which is smart guy fall down, poop his pants, smart guy get made fun of. I love the Sideshow Bob Fraser references in The Simpsons. I love that they got David Hyde Pierce, the guy who played Niles, to play Sideshow Bob's brother in the brother episode, and then they just literally had kind of a pseudo Fraser episode in there as well. Chris Pratt reminds me of the Bible Fruit from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He's just I love that. I think about it all the time. His interview for Mario, he had some books on his shelf that for the interview, Nintendo had to censor the books on his shelf. Because he probably had some crazy, like, dog shit Christian culty crap in there. When Nintendo has to censor books on your bookshelf for your Mario interviews, they may be a bit bad. Every time I watch a movie, I pray for all the women and children who were ritually sacrificed to appease the art gods that allowed this film to be made. Me, whenever I watch Electric State, thank goodness they killed 50 people just to make Electric State happen. Thank goodness. I got to see Chris Pratt get a haircut. I got to see them talk about Twinkies. I got to see Mr. Peanut with a sword. Chris Pratt was fucking married to Anna Faris. Goddamn Cindy from Scary Movie. And you're going to divorce Cindy from Scary Movie? I don't know, man. It don't smell right to me. I just love stomping Goombas. Plus, like, I don't know, man. It had to have been some kind of weird Hollywood got to him shift. Because if you look at, like, Parks and Rec stuff, like, behind the scenes, he was a really funny, down-to-earth guy. In all of the BTS for Parks and Rec, he was making like poop, fart, and cum jokes. He was laughing. He was having a great time. And then like, man, now he's like a silent arbiter of hate. Like but he knows if he says shit, Disney's going to take his money away. Probably Scientology. I don't think it's Scientology. I think it's good old fashioned Christian cult. I think it's probably an overactive church that is one of those churches that where it just sucks your soul out of your body or replaces you with a pod person. Mark Wahlberg Hirsch, bless up. Oh yeah, Mark Wahlberg Church. Mark Wahlberg definitely in dire straits now. He had to be in Flight Risk, and I watched that movie. I can't believe there is a movie directed by Mel Gibson that opens with an AI-generated motel. Topher Grace is in a scene, and then an AI-generated moose knocks on the door, and Topher Grace gets scared by it. The best part of Flight Risk is the bald Wahlberg reveal, and when Mark Wahlberg flies out of the plane at the end, does a superhero landing, and then immediately gets run over by a fire truck. Not gonna lie, it was a really funny bit. That slot movie has AI. It does. So Flight Risk has 2 AI scenes, and you know they're AI because they look like dog shit. They look absolutely fucking terrible. It's the motel opening, and you can tell the entire motel opening is AI dog shit. And then a moose is poorly keyframed into the window, and I think even the moose isn't stock footage. It's I think an AI generated moose. Because I think I don't know, man. I don't worry too much about AI because I think there's a lot of, when it comes to AI video or AI images, they oversaturate. There's no real color balancing. And I think every once in a while it's hard to tell. But I also think for the most part, the LLMs are Ouroborosing themselves to the point where the color is just too oversaturated. It's like when Coca-Cola did that AI commercial and everybody could tell it was fucking AI. They should add an update to this game where an old guy walks up and says, "Want to do my driveway next?" Chat good. Give that chat member a true. God, I can't believe that TikTok videos where like somebody does like mowing for free or pressure washing for free has just added more misery to this earth. You mowing your lawn? Should do mine. No, seriously, come over and mow my lawn. I will not pay you. Sir, do you need a paper or plastic? You need a bag today? Already got one at home. Sorry, man. This item's not scanning. I gotta type in the barcode manually. Ooh, must be free. Hell. Every day's misery. Every day's hell. Can I help you find anything today? Can I get you to give me the winning lottery numbers? Can I help you find anything today? Yeah, you got $1 million. Every time without fail. I'm gonna do it. This time I'm really gonna do it. This time I'm really gonna do it. Working hardly or hardly working? You gotta make your eyes smile. You gotta make your mouth robotic. My gym teacher did that. Yeah. Some dudes just be like that. Some dudes pick up some idioms. Some dudes pick up idioms from like their dad or the old people they hang around. And they just keep that in their mind forever. They're lost to it. It absorbs them. It takes them over. It's like it's customer energy. If he keeps doing that laugh, it'll get lodged into my brain. One of the worst things I think that I haven't thought about in a while is when an old guy comes into a retail store and they pull up their pants and they go, well, what have we got here? Like they're like, well, what do we got here? Like they have a problem to solve. The white guy words of power be like, boss, how's it going today, chief? How's it going today, boss? How's it going today, big guy? I inherently distrust somebody if they start a conversation with, how's it going today, big guy? I don't like it. I know I'm 6'5". I understand I am a big guy, right? But I don't like it. I don't like you looking at me. I don't like you seeing me. I don't like you fucking noticing my existence. I don't want you to realize that I persist within this universe alongside of you. So don't say it. Don't think it. Don't big guy me. How's it going, big guy? You guys really working up a sweat in the store today? You cool with boss, though? I'm alright with boss. But only if you say it like a Goonwood did the Joker. Dads when they see other dads. Oh, here comes trouble. Dads when you come out of your room, it's on the weekend, it's Saturday, you woke up at 11 p.m., you were on your phone for a little bit, and then you come downstairs. Oh, look who came out of their cave. They've been up since 5 a.m. They've already been through 5 beers. They've been watching the sports games. Speak of the devil. And they shall appear. Midwestern dads when they're surly Midwestern dads when they're trying to get past you in the grocery store. Let me just scooch right on by you. Oh, ain't nothing scarier than a surly Midwestern dad looking like Al from Home Improvement. They have so much power. And look what the cat dragged in. Oh, true. I love fatherly whimsy. I love fatherly whimsy when it's not pointed towards you like a weapon. There's fatherly whimsy and then there's weaponized whimsy. I say ope at least 10 times a day, then you are slowly but surely becoming Midwestern dadcore. You are inching ever closer to Minnesotan style. Ope. Dads when they go for the death grip handshake, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I got a pretty strong handshake, so I have dad jokes and I gotta use them. Yeah, my therapist prescribed me 10 milligrams of Dadderall. You got time to chill, you got time to grill. You know what I'm saying? Midwestern dads would never understand entering the Panopticon to save your best friend by sacrificing your life. They would never get it. Midwestern dads would never fall upon a sword. Midwestern dads never understand, like, the want and the need to bleed out on the steps while the snow falls. They would never get it. They just couldn't get it. They just want to grill, work on the garage fridge, drink beer, work on car, go out fish, eat Big Burger, go to Culver's, show off their custom sportsmobile. Rebuttal, Minnesota mom. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, sweetie. Oh, it's good to see you. You put on a little weight, huh? Oh, nice. That's good. That's healthy on ya. Oh, yeah. No. It looks good on you, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I thought I was just thinking I don't know if I can handle Minnesotan mom. I don't know. Minnesotan mom's a bit too powerful for me. Oh, well, you know, take some food with you before you go. No. I insist, you know. You're looking real thin. You got to take some food with you. No. I made a hot dish. No, I made a tater tot casserole. I got more than enough. Just take a little food with you. You know, I got the Tupperware. I'll get the Tupperware out. You know, take a little food with you. You know, it's no trouble, sweetie. It's no trouble. Oh, let me just get by you there. There we go. I got sent home with a pie. I don't get sent home with food. I don't know what that's like. Only because my mom doesn't like eat. She doesn't eat food. She eats like a bird. I'll go over to my mom's or talk to her and it's like, oh, what have you eaten today? And she's like, 3 Cheez-Its. And I'm like, awesome. That's great, mom. No, that's, to be fair, I love my mom, but even if she did the take home, she makes like chili sometimes. And sometimes she's like, oh, if you want to take some, you can. I do love my mom. I have to preface this by saying I love my mom. She's my mom and I love and respect her. And she's a person that I care about on this earth, but her cooking is dog shit and she doesn't know how to cook, and that's fine. I respect it. For a good portion of her life, she didn't have to be a mom, and she chose not to be an adult, so I get it. And a good portion of my childhood where I lived with her, she has never been a cook. She's not good at food. She's not good at making food, and I respect it, and I'm fine with it. Now, the thing is, it's wild to figure that out after you go and have real food. I think one of the worst things you can do is figure out, damn, I love when my mom makes her crock pot chicken with salt and potatoes, and then you're like, wait a fucking second. Food can have flavor? Like, my mom's chili is basically just a big pile of meat in Walmart sauce, and it's fine, but my wife's chili is better. Brendan, who's the most Midwestern dad in media? Interesting. The most Midwestern dad in media. I'll have to think on this. I'm going through my lexicon of fathers. Al Bundy, Tim the Toolman Taylor, Bob Saget, no. John Goodman, Roseanne, maybe. Roseanne is very kind of Midwestern, I'd say. I'm trying to think of sitcoms. Stu Pickles? Stu Pickles is not a Midwestern dad, no. Stu Pickles is making, like, Reptar IEDs in his basement. Like, he's not. Ned Flanders? Ned Flanders, I feel like, is just, like, the ideal neighbor type. Ray Romano? Ah! Deborah! Get the hot dish! Deborah, your mom's here! Get the tater tot casserole! It really depends. I don't think, and I'm gonna say it, I don't think, this is the tinker, engineer, scientist debate again, fuck. But I don't think that you can be considered a Midwestern dad unless you do a couple of Midwestern things. And specifically one of those things is garage fridge and hot dish. At least two of those things are, there needs to be a garage fridge and there needs to be a hot dish at some point. Tater tot casserole, tuna casserole, there needs to be a hot dish, there needs to be a garage fridge. So Hank Hill, well, I'll tell you what, Hank Hill's more of a Texan dad, but Texan dad to Midwestern dad, they're not that different. You gotta have a family recipe. Hal is an interesting example because he's the equivalent of like a Midwestern dad with ADHD. Hank Hill is an interesting dad archetype in general because of like every week Hal get into like some kind of new like hijinks. And it's interesting because he's very much like a character who you can, everything about him just screams unmedicated ADHD. Because when he like gets really into something and becomes a literal savant out of fucking nowhere, and then they almost never bring it up again, it's just like, oh yeah, Hal is out there mastering hobbies and never touching them ever again. Him accidentally becoming like a bodybuilder dad, interesting. Hal may be a good use case for that. His endless line of 1 week hyperfixations, yes. We absolutely love Hal in this household. He's perfect. Get out of here, gnome. Sit there. Be gone, gnome. No longer your castle. Evicted. Yeah, him working on the car. I told you to replace that light bulb. That's what I'm trying to do! Why have we slept on ships in a bottles for so long? Because, and I'll tell you this, and it may hurt your brain, because the new ships in a bottle is Warhammer minifigs. If you don't have a study with a velvet chair, what are you doing building ships in a bottle? If you don't have a smoking lounge in your house, what are you doing building ships in a bottle? Who's your favorite TV dad that wasn't a dad, but like a father figure type? Uncle Phil, I think. Uncle Funkle, really good. He's a father figure that steps up incredibly well for Will. And I think their relationship, alongside the relationship to his actual kids, is great. Stupid Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, you gotta kick this man butt. Oh man, kick my butt, oh. You find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Give me a hug, man. No. Would Uncle Phil slap Chris Rock? Dude, I don't, man. Will Smith going nuclear is still one of the fucking most wild pop culture things of all time. And how he, like, I don't know how you don't have the foresight to not immediately, like, nuke your career because a comedian is being funny on stage. Like, how absolutely fucking sad and miserable your life must be to where you have to, like, react in that way immediately instead of just, like, having a private conversation later and being like, hey, man, I wasn't comfortable with that. Will Smith handling that entire situation like a baby will always go down as like one of the greatest pop culture crash outs of all time. Up there with, I don't know, Hitler in the bunker. I couldn't think of anything else. I'm sorry. That's the first one that popped into my head. I couldn't think of anything else. I am surprised that they're not making a Hitler Funko Pop. I'm sorry. They're gonna draw the line there. Yes, they made a Rubik's Cube Funko Pop. Yes, they made Yes, they made a barrel of monkeys and Rock'em Sock'em Robot Funko Pops. Yes, they've made Funko Pops about like the Mr. Clean and brands. Yes, they made Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Donald Trump Funko Pops for the 2016 election. But I don't think they're gonna make a Hitler Funko Pop. It's a twofer, actually. It's a Hitler Eva Braun bunker playset. It's a no. This is dangerous waters, Chad. I'm gonna switch it up. They should make a Teddy Roosevelt Funko Pop. I know. I want a Teddy Roosevelt Figma. I want a fully posable Teddy Roosevelt. I want him to have a shirtless mode, so I can have him in the fisticuffs zone, basically. Yeah, I want a highly expensive Teddy Roosevelt Funko Pop. Yeah, I want the Teddy Gunpla. The Teddy Gunpla, the Teddy Transformer that turns from Mount Rushmore into a giant Teddy Roosevelt. Mount Rushmore Transformer. It will go hard. That's how you get me into robots. I don't even like those robots very much, but I would say that goes hard. Imagine a Transformer of the Statue of Liberty where it turns into a green car. Speaking of weird toys, I had Bible character figures growing up. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think that back in like the 90s, early 2000s, I think that for a little while with stuff like Bible Man and like Christian trading cards and Christian board games, I think for a little while the Christian church had some weird bits of sauce. Not entirely, mind you, but like there was a time where they were making some really weird shit to try to connect with kids, and some of that shit was really fucking cool. Like anytime I see Bible Man, I'm just like, this is like fucking Christian Power Rangers. This kind of rocks. It is nuts they already made a Jesus Funko Pop. Everybody wanted to be a Funko for a little bit. Everybody wanted to be a Funko. Everybody wanted to be Funko-fied. Funko was best for them at the height of nerd pop culture, which I would say 2015, 2016 was kind of peak nerd culture. Everybody wanted to funk. Everybody wanted to be Funko. Everybody wanted to be Funko-fied. Everybody was getting Funko for Christmas to me. Like, why the fuck did you give me this? Well, it's that thing you like. It is, but why does it have dead eyes? Is Funko like the next Beanie Baby? No, I'm not gonna lie. We talked about this for 20 minutes earlier. I'm not gonna go into it again. But I will say, Funko Pops and Beanie Babies, not the same thing. The TLDR, Beanie Babies shot themselves in the foot. Funko Pops will die due to oversaturation. Beanie Babies didn't die to oversaturation. It's not the same thing. Christian gacha game, but its gameplay is based off the New Testament. I keep getting low-rank Pillars of Salt. I keep getting it. I want Lot's wife pre-Pillar of Salt, and I keep pulling Pillar of Salt, Lot's wife. She's a B-tier hero. I don't want her. She's not a good fit for my team. I want the S-rank, Lot's wife pre-Salt, and I want I need the She-Bear card. I need it. If I get the She-Bear character and I get Lot's wife pre-Salt, I'll have a perfect team to take on the devil. Sorry, Brendan, Lot's wife is only in the pool if you clear the Sodom event. I gotta clear the Sodom event, but you need Lot's wife to clear the Sodom event. Is there a way to unsalt her? Do I have to like put it through do I have to run her through the Christian car wash? Or like, I was playing Parable Pusher a lot, but I don't know, man. I'm just not getting the fucking cards or any of the abilities I want. And honestly, I don't know. Does anybody think it weird they did like a collaboration event with Human Centipede? Like I don't know. I'm not the most Christian guy around, but it is kind of weird that Parable Pusher did like the Human Centipede collaboration. Like I don't really think that's like, we needed all those characters in there. You beat the devil with the sodomy perk? Oh, true. I mean, I can run a Lord of the Flies like Beelzebub deck, but I'm trying to build a Moses deck right now, but I can't get all the commandments. I'm up to 7. But they're making you collect these sons of bitches like the Dragon Balls and Dragon Ball. I'm looking for the adultery one and I just can't fucking find it. Do I have to run the secret raid again, or you're running Cain Enable deck? See, you're fucked because I do have a Turn the Other Cheek deck, like built just to counter Cain Enable deck. So if I get into PvP, prayer versus prayer, you're fucked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to handle the Turn the Other Cheek deck. To be fair, it's kind of busted right now with Jesus Energy. But I have a friend who's running a competitively viable communion wine run. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's running Judas with communion wine, and he keeps clearing. And something about the buff interacting with Judas, he's getting wine drunk and getting fucking crazy. You're running Prodigal Sons, but it's not working for me. You got to look into Holy Ghost. If you pull Holy Ghost and some of his cards S rank, You can actually look at divesting some of that. They're doing the WWE collab, and they're gonna put AJ Styles with the Stigmata in there soon, and I think he's gonna synergize well with Holy Ghost. A lot of it is as long as you max out the Stigmata card. I mean, you can win a lot of like the PvE, the prayer versus Eucharist battles with that. But the prayer versus prayer battles, I don't know. You got to go really competitive with that. What's the meta right now? The meta right now, weirdly enough, is it's super fucking odd, but it is King Solomon baby deck. And right now, they were trying to add a mic monitoring when the prayers pop up. If you mutter the prayers to your phone directly, you're supposed to get like a bonus soon. I love, you know, honestly, I love the game. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I just really wish. I don't know why the Pontius Pilate deck is even in there. I remember a time when the game was in early access, didn't even have that it was hell. Yeah. Well, I mean, the weirdest part of the game entirely was when they added the mascot character Doofy. They try to like make their own kind of Christian character, but a lot of people called him sacrilegious. They still haven't removed him from the game, but now on the home screen, have you noticed that Doofy is he looks like really sad? He's Doofy the Christian Panda Bear. He looks really fucking sad. Like every update, I feel like he gets a little bit sadder on the home scrine. And it's cool that they got like a panda and he's got like the black and white fur, and then it's like the cross is the white fur in the middle of the black fur. And I think the design is neat. I don't know. People are tearing him apart in the forums for it. Now, if you run a Doofy deck, people literally dox your whole home address. It's not good. It's the, oh, you run 2 loaves, 2 fishes? Awesome, man. I mean, I run water in the wine sometimes. I've run a full Apostles deck. There's also the Steel Knock, the Silent Night deck, which is neat. Manger deck sucks. Nobody fucking runs Manger deck. Some people like to run Wise Men still in the current meta, but I don't think that you're gonna get to, what is it? Bible Bronze, Sacrilegious Silver, God Gold, Pious Platinum. I don't think you're gonna make it to Pious Platinum with like a Manger deck. Like in Prayer versus Prayer, like competitive Prayer versus Prayer, you don't want to run Manger. Because the cards are neat. I like the card art on the Manger deck, but you don't want to run Manger deck. Wise Men only works if you can reliably pull the frankincense and myrrh. True. It's got great synergy. But then you're kind of just left to the whims of RNG. The community's gotten so toxic lately. Well, yeah. I don't fundamentally blame the community for that. I mean, I think it was the Human Centipede collab was really out of place and weird. And especially since like the Human Centipede collab opened up with, hey kids, check it out. New collab dropping today. And I think maybe they just got a lot of weird money and they just took the money and ran with it, but then they were contracted to actually do it. So then they had to do it. And now people are kind of trolling others with that deck, and it's not good. Kind of in a bad place at the moment. We're talking about the Redemption TCG. No, we're making up our own Christian gacha game. I know there is a Christ card game, though. There is actually a Christian trading card game. We're not talking about the actual one. No, we were making our own. But there is a real one. And it is competitive. You can go prayer versus prayer with people in it. Like, we are making a joke, but the Christian TCG does exist. Gotta catch 'em Psalms. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Reading Bible, my real test. Reading Psalms is my cause. I will travel across the land, eating Eucharist, drinking wine, the body of Christ. And then I'll leave my wife. Brendan, according to my country's customs, we've interacted enough in chat to consider our relationship as streamer courtship. My father is expecting a gamer dowry soon. Don't worry. Caffeinated cow. 2 caffeinated cows, 3 caffeinated sheep. They're on the way. Don't worry. You got to be careful with them in transport. And if one of the cows does have a heart attack and die, the wedding is off. So, oh, I just got word. Wedding's off. One of the cows had a heart attack. Your father mishandled it. So, not on me. That's on you and your family. And a pox upon your household. Your dad probably shouldn't have been mishandling the dowry, all right? Should have gotten a better truck for it. My gamer cows, dead. I even sent an LED pig. Gone. Does that mean they lactate ice latte? No, they're caffeinated cows. I've given them 20 fucking white monsters. What do you think cows... Brown cows have chocolate milk. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, what? Like, you think this was a real cow that gave you, like, caffeinated milk? No. A gamer cow, you just give them 20 white monsters and send them out there. If their heart don't stop, you get a beautiful gamer wedding. You can't disprove they don't? I already have. Cows have 4 stomachs, but they have 1 heart. I feel like I just called myself a cow, or I called my chat a cow. Interesting. Let's see how this plays out. I'm getting a lot of weird DMs lately on my Blue Sky. People keep saying, we chew the cud, chew the cud, chew the cud, chew the cud. More cud streams, please. Not enough cud streams. Brendan really fell off when he stopped chewing the cud. More cud streams, please. More milking streams, please. Milking streamer. Cow farm. First is gonna be cows. Cow farm. Brendan really fell off when he stopped breeding cattle. Does this arouse you? Do you hate this? Do you want this? Let me ask you this. How do you feel about sopping wet gnome hole? Sopping wet, juicy gnome hole. Sopping wet, moist, bogged, dank gnome hole. I hate sopping wet gnome hole. Well, guess what? Now you too can experience sopping wet gnome hole while I go and take a break. Enjoy your gnome enrichment. I'll be back. You can't just say that. I think I've clarified multiple times over and over again upon this earth that as many people as many people tell me that I can't just say words, I will continue to just say words. What if the burning bush asked Moses to make a gacha game? And lo and behold, the burning bush said to Moses, "Hey, buddy, you ever play Zenless Zone Zero? You see the Bompahompteros on some of those Zenless Zone Zero characters? When I use Telegram, I have the rat girl from Zenless Zone Zero. All my stickers in Telegram are her." Is that what Moses said? Why did Moses say this? How did Moses know about Zenless Zone Zero? Zenless Zoses Moses. What do you mean Zenless Zoses Moses? I'm sorry, Zenless Zoses Moses. Moses supposes it's toasted to roses? Moses supposes erroneously? Moses he knows it's toasted to roses? Moses supposes it's toasted to be? What the fuck? You toasted Moses' roses? I suppose I toasted Moses' roses. I also toasted his toes. Do you think Moses supposes that I toasted his toes? Or do you think Moses supposes erroneously? Yeah, I was the diction coach in our high school Singing in the Rain production. And the only reason I was the diction coach is because I was the only one who could do the tongue twisters. Because my choir teacher hated me and wanted to give me a bit part. And I was like, I'm the only one who could do the tongue twisters, you dumb fuck. Not even the main characters can do the tongue twisters. I'm it. I'm all you got. You gotta put me in, you motherfucker. That choir teacher really did not like me. She would call me Brennan all the time. And as much as, like, big ups to Brendan Lee Mulligan, I think he's a funny guy. I am not him. I will not be him. I am not never him. I am me. I'm Brendan. There's a fucking D there. It's like when people call me Brandon or Brennan or Brent. It's like, no, that's not my name. It's not my name. It's not my name. It's not my name. Whatever, Brennan. I'm gonna throw you into the sun. I'm gonna put extra gasoline on you so you burn up even faster. Sorry, apologies. That's it. Into the sun. Be gone, into the sun. Oops, sorry. All sun. Oops, all sun. Enjoy that vitamin D before you're dead. Whatever, Brie. I'll take Brie. I mean, it doesn't bother me anymore that much. Chat, people have been calling me Markiplier and telling me to kill myself for 10 years. I don't, like, somebody calls me Brandon. What's it gonna do? Make me go, you really should stop doing that to me. It don't matter. You can portmanteau my name into whatever you want. I say shit like Brendantory all the time. All you're doing is giving me more fodder, make me stronger. Do anything special today, Brendan? Yeah, I'm gonna put an iron rebar rod directly at my ass and then jump off of my house, see what happened. Trying to make new spine, trying to become a new mutant. No, you have to have a thick skin on the internet. You have to either have a thick skin or grow a thick skin. Like, if you look too long into the sun, you're gonna burn your fucking eyes. What are internet commenters gonna do, right? Kiss me on the lips at a convention? Like, come on now. Brendan rate the Looney Tunes of fuckability. Bugs Bunny 10, Daffy Duck 10, Porky Pig 10, Lola Bunny 10, Daffy Duck's girlfriend in the Looney Tunes show 10, Yosemite Sam 10, Granny 10, Tweety Bird 10, Sylvester 10, fuck, The Witch 10, The Witch's son 0 because he's a fucking child. Garpadon, what's his name? Shit, I can't. Gargamel, no, on the tip of my tongue. Elmer Fudd 10. Only 10 on Granny. Dude, Granny was in World War II. She take the dentures out and she give you the old lady sloppy. Like, I don't... What are you afraid of? Finding love? Gossamer. Yeah, Gossamer 0. That's a baby. The Foghorn Leghorn 10. I say. Now, boy, now I say. Would you smash Siren Head or Slender Man? Yeah. Sure, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not worried about matching their freak. I'm worried they can't match my freak. I don't collect my 8 backshots, streamer. Oh, it's like the entirety of the borders, so there's probably just a little bit. Yeah, like right there. Castle Keep Pond. Where pond? Dude, imagine if you were a where pond. When the moon was full, you turned into a large body of water. That'd be fucked up. That'd suck, honestly. If you were sleeping and then your house was fucking... I don't know. Oh no, my house flooded. How? Me? What? Yeah, where pond. Oh yeah, the senator from like the X-Men movie. The guy who turned into water when they give him the funny injection. They turned me into water. No, I can get anywhere. On account of the fact I'm water. That's what he said. That was his famous line from X-Men. Step aside, Adam Sandler. I'm the water boy. That's his famous line. He said that. Senator Water caught in scandal after paying women to drink him. This is... You are so true. Actually, it's Senator Water ran successfully for president after letting a woman drink him. Now he's putting himself in the entire water supply and making himself infinitely stronger. We all have to drink him. This is much better. Fucking goddamn, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No tumbleweeds. Have you considered that tumbleweed maybe wanted to be there? You forced it to run away, you monster. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, both of you. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Go. No, I'm putting on the long extension just to get you the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Fuck off. I'm not done with you. Get. This is not my beautiful train. This is not my beautiful train wife. This is not my beautiful train house. David Byrne, but he's really into trains. And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? And you may find yourself saying choo-choo behind a large locomotive. Oh, Polar Express DLC. You get voice memos from the know-it-all kid.
You know what kind of train we're on? Oh boy, Santa. You know what kind of train you're washing?
Realistic Tom Hanks conductor is hunting you through the map. No ticket. It's the Scrooge marionette doll, isn't it? It's the evil doll in the fucked up doll cabin. Yeah, it's Mandark. That's the Mandark voice actor. He goes, ha 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 ha. What if it made you clean the sand too? I don't know if you were here for the Shrek DLC, because they did actually make you clean the sand near Shrek Swamp. Can't stop thinking about. Hey, Bubba. Hi, good boy. What are you doing? I think he's confused because I removed the carpet down here, so now he's like trying to like actualize his location. He's trying to figure out if he's off-site or if he's he needs to exfil. Stat. Where am I? I think you're off-site. Why? There was a rug here. It's gone now. Do you think Mary said that whenever, like, her and James Sunderland, when she was alive and they were living together, do you think she ever said shit like that while they were, like, moving house? Hey, Mary, home from work, what'd you do with the furniture? Oh, there was a rug here. It's gone now. In my restless dreams, I see that man, Mr. Peanut. Oh, you had the Mr. Peanut dream again, huh? Yeah. But did you play the Silent Hill 2 remake? It was great. I did. I liked it. It was a good remake, I think. It was, probably... dare I say, the best work Bloober Team has ever done. I was going in thinking, okay, this might be slop, but I want to give them a chance because it's something that they care about. And I went in, and it was fine to good. I enjoyed it. I am not a Silent Hill 2 lover either, so I was more open to it because I do really love 1 and 3 more. I don't really love Silent Hill 2 as much as 1 and 3 because I love the story of Harry and his daughter. I like, you know, I'm a big Heather Mason fan, Harry Mason fan. I don't really care that much for James Sutherland because I like that Silent Hill 1 through 3 is kind of witch shenanigans, and Silent Hill 2 is more about like the deal with the guilt of your actions, boy. This place is the place of the mind, boy. But it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I fully enjoyed it, and I thought it was pretty good. I would like to see, I'm fine with Bloober continuing to work on Silent Hill, and I hope that the professionalism and work displayed in Silent Hill 2's remake goes forward in their future games. Plus, like, I don't know, after the Medium, they lost one of their, like, super shitty guys anyway, so... No, I was saying that when I saw the Boo-Boos, I went, oh, that's some roach shit. There's stuff that I see on the internet, and I'm glad I see it because I'm just like, oh, I bet Roach knows about this. Labubus are dedicated some Roach shit. Yeah. No, I just love learning about, you know me, I love learning about weird subculture and niche things. And I had found out about Labubu BBLs. And it's just, I fucking love that there are full-on guides to giving Labubu BBL surgery. It's just like, and like saying Labubu BBL is really, really fun. $80. Labubus are $80! I didn't look at the prices, I was just making jokes about it. $80 Labubu! Some of them are 200 plus. Labubu, $200! Luxury goods Labubu! You ain't need to spend $200 on a Labubu. Why are you throwing money around like you got parents that are hedge fund managers? What the fuck? Your dad didn't get you a horse when you were a kid. You don't need Labubus. Labubu investment is going crazy. You don't need a Labubu. You need a Labubu like I need a hole in the head. Neither of us need that. You don't need a Labubu. What kind of joy will it add to your life? What kind of joy will it bring to your life? Where will it be in? Where will that Labubu be in 3 years, 4 years? Where will it be? Where will it be? Roach, you don't need a Labubu. Where's that Labubu going to be in 3, 4 years? Is it going to be in the dirt? Is it going to be in the ground? Is it going to be in a box somewhere? Get her clean. That corrugated metal. This reminds me of how I got this scar on my chin. When I was a kid, I went sledding at one of my dad's friends, his farmhouse, and it was me, my brother, and my dad's friend's kid. And so we went sledding. We were going to have a good time. He had one sled and one snowboard. So we let my brother use the sled, and then he used the snowboard. And I, thinking a genius, I used a big piece of corrugated steel like this. Like basically a good, like, section... about as big as a sled. I used something like this to slide down the hill. And then, I slid down the hill and I went so fast that I hit the ice and slashed my face open, so. Ran to my dad, he put butterfly bandages on it and said, I'm not taking you to get stitches. You were just gonna have to shut up. Glued it shut, put some butterfly bandages on there, we were good. But it was a very funny way of getting hurt, I'm not gonna lie. It was peak, what am I doing? This is free will. I will make my own sled. How long did that hurt? How long? It was like a week. I think it was during like a winter break, so I didn't have to go to school. But for like a week, I basically barely moved my mouth, except to like eat before I could start talking again. Because it was a deep cut. It's like, I don't know if you can see it. 1 second. All right, there. You do a Joker monologue each time you tell people? No, because I'm not. I can be normal out in the world. I don't walk up to people in the Walmart picking up a big head of lettuce and going, lettuce, huh? Do you want to know how I got this scar here? Was that Johnny Test looking ass power washer? Bling Bling Boy hired me to clean a satellite, so he's gonna pay me in 40 liters of red gush. Don't worry about it.